Zookeepers still trail by 2 runs as it is the Wilson Tops trying to tack on more to their lead here in the 4th. As Simmons, who's completed 3 innings of 2-run ball, back out there on his Zookeeper debut.
And the Tops have only scored 7 runs in their past 3 games, compared to 67 in the past 5 for Asheboro. And I get you can't compare 3 to 5. It doesn't add up evenly, but there's quite a gap there.
Well, you can put it this way. They've scored 7 runs in the last 3 games, and the Zookeepers have scored 20 in their last 1 game.
That is true.
The 1-0 pitch on the inside, catching the zone as Anton Lazitz didn't like that call.
Or 13 the game before that. Or 14 the game before that.
Yeah, double-digit scoring efforts from the Zookeepers have become very accustomed as Jared Beebe, what a pick and scoop at the third base position. He has had leaps and bounds defensive strides this year, and that is a byproduct of that.
And he actually came to the Zookeepers in part of being a relief pitcher. And he was telling the owners and the coaches, hey, look, let me play third. I've been doing it at Barton College. Let me prove to you that my bat is going to stay hot and that my defense is going to be miles above what it was. And both of them have skyrocketed in the 2 months he's been in Central North Carolina.
First pitch on the outside to Branson, the shortstop. He was also a 5-3 put-out victim of Jared Beebe. That was his first trip to the plate in the first inning. That 5-3 put-out was the final out of the top of the first. Zookeepers and Tops both chasing first place in their respective divisions in the CPL, but right now they're both trying to chase the rain, as we've got a storm brewing towards the triad. That's sky high into shallow right field. Laskowski's there, but he'll give way as Dylan Driver calls him off and squeezes out number 2.
And Cole Laskowski likes to go for little pop flies like that because he feels comfortable going behind his back to make catches. But when you have a D2 Gold Glover in the outfield, as soon as he says the word, it's mine, you could probably lay down on the ground and just let him take it.
The Zookeepers defensively in the outfield have fielded plenty of Gold Glove center fielders. Leighton Lackey, definitely Gold Glove caliber in center. Dylan Driver won a Gold Glove at the D2 level this year for the entire nation. That tells you how good defensively the Zookeepers are, especially in the outfield. Carter French as well, you stick him in there in center, he does a great job.
And he said he's learned a lot defensively from Leighton Lackey, just watching him and playing alongside him, whether that be in left or right field. And that really helps. That shows that even ACC rivals are helping each other to get better.
Colby Ott, the second baseman, ahead in the count. 2 balls and a strike. Simmons from the windup. Missing low and away. Colby Ott is now 1 for 9 this summer. He came into this game batting .125. Just the 3rd contest he's been a part of. As he fouls that one off his foot, that's going to sting. He'll take a moment to hobble around. Colby Ott, the middle infielder from Eastern Kentucky. He's already drawn a walk, been hit by a pitch, struck out, and stole a base in just 2 games for the Tops.
You got to get that late action early, especially when you're in that final push for the Eastern playoffs.
That's a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 away. The payoff pitch on the ground, chop third base side and foul. Beebe was there ready to pounce. Getting down the line very quickly was Ott. He's going to have to stroll back to home plate. Dallas Callahan always does this. I'm not sure if you can see on the screen, but he puts the very end of the bat, the nose of it, directly on home plate as he likes to bounce the lumber. The 3-2, another foul ball. See how that foot's holding up from Ott. He just ran down the line at first very quickly. And right before that, he had a foul ball that hit flesh off his foot. See if that affects his swing at all. The 3-2 again. He sits on it for ball 4. Hasn't affected his eyesight as he draws his second walk of the CPL season.
That's how you get on. Not only do you get to a point where you are given the opportunity to run down the line on something that could be fair or foul, but it allowed his foot to not be in as much pain. He's sitting there, he's going through more of an AB, and now he's on first with a lot of speed.
Josh Hoffman, who's the left fielder, swings at the first pitch. It's a ground ball to Jacob Budzik, the shortstop. Throws a strike to first for out number 3. So Simmons able to toss another scoreless inning. He's done 3 no-run innings in a row as the Zookeepers have not scored yet. They'll come to the plate again in the bottom of the 4th, trailing by 2 runs here on Flow Sports.